and a unique weight. To the normal eye, it looks like a normal penny, but under precise measurement, it becomes a treasure. These pennies have an unusual, deeper glow, especially visible when the coin is placed under natural light. Some collectors call it the golden tint effect. It's not gold, but it gives a golden illusion. If your penny has this rare tone, you might be holding something extremely special. And now comes the part that truly blows people away, the off-center strikes. But not the common off-center strikes most of us have seen. I'm talking about micro off-center alignment, so tiny that most people assume their coin is normal. But when you look closely, the rim on one side is millimeters thicker than the other. This microscopic shift is extremely rare for pennies of this year, and this category is one of the strongest candidates for high-value auction results. Some of these off-center 1979 pennies have reached insane valuations, not because they look dramatic, but because they carry the perfect blend of rarity, beauty, and mystery. Collectors love coins that look normal at first glance, but reveal secrets under magnification. And this type of error fits that description perfectly. But wait, there is more. And this next detail is something that almost nobody checks. Some 1979 pennies carry what experts call a soft edge imprint, meaning the die that struck them was at the end of its lifespan. The letters look smooth, soft, almost fading around the edges. This effect is incredibly rare because it appears only in the final moments, before the mint replaced the die. These coins have a historical value because they represent the last breath of a minting tool that produced millions of coins. Collectors love such pieces. These pennies have soul, they have story, they have character, and because they are limited, their value keeps rising every single year. Now, listen carefully to this next part. A tiny number of 1979 pennies display a very faint, horizontal streak across the obverse surface. This streak comes from the metal strip rolling machine used to prepare the planchets. When the roller malfunctioned for a brief moment, it left behind a microscopic scar. These coins were mixed with regular pennies and released into circulation without anyone noticing. But today, collectors search for these streak pattern pennies like treasure hunters. Search for gold. Why? Because they are incredibly rare and their market value is consistently increasing. Welcome to the final chapter of this journey. And before I take you further, I want you to do just one thing. Stay right here. Do not blink, do not skip the video, not even for half a second, because what I am about to reveal now is the most shocking, the most game-changing, the most unbelievable truth about the 1979 1-cent coin. You have already seen the background, the rare errors, the hidden markers, the copper mysteries, the ghost doubling, the shadow strikes, the misprints and the micro shifts. But now we enter the zone that only elite collectors know. The zone where a single penny becomes a life-changing treasure. The zone where the $600,000 category actually begins. This is the moment where everything finally connects. So stay with full focus, full attention, because every second from here could be the second that reveals whether your 1979 penny is actually worth a fortune. The truth is, most people never understand why one coin becomes extremely valuable while millions of coins remain ordinary. But in the case of the 1979 penny, the answer lies deeper than doubling and misalignment. It lies in the secret minting variations, the rare chemical inconsistencies, and the production anomalies that were never meant to happen, never meant to enter circulation, and never meant to survive this long. And yet somehow, a handful of these pennies slip through the cracks of history. These pennies are the ones collectors hunt for years, the ones auction houses highlight in their premium catalogs, the ones that make ordinary people rich overnight. If you have one of these pennies, even by accident, even without knowing, then you are already holding something people would pay huge money for. But let me take you into the most important factor, the final verification signs. These signs are so rare, so secret and so specific that only a few people in the world truly know how to identify them correctly. The first sign is the ultra-fine strike pressure variance. This happens when the minting press hits the coin with slightly less or slightly more pressure than usual. It creates a soft ripple effect on the copper surface, something that looks normal at first glance but becomes a giveaway under angled light. Collectors pay insane amounts for this because it confirms that the coin came from a press malfunction period. And the best part? Most people don't even know this sign exists. The second sign is even more shocking: microscopic rim distortion. This is when the outer edge of the coin shows a tiny wave-like wobble, barely visible unless you rotate the coin slowly. This happens when the collar die shifts at the exact moment the coin is struck. This is unbelievably rare. Only a few coins survive with such a mark. And when they do, prices jump dramatically. If your 1979 penny has even a hint of rim distortion, you're already in the zone of serious value. But now comes the most explosive detail: the mismixed copper anomaly. This is the real jackpot, the real golden ticket. During 1979, the U.S. Mint faced material inconsistencies because of transitioning metal batches. Some coins received a slightly off-ratio copper composition. These coins are the true monsters. Their weight is slightly different. Their tone is slightly deeper or slightly duller, and their shine is different from the standard strike. The rarest part? These coins age differently. They show a dark golden patina instead of normal brown oxidation. This category is worth the highest money. This is the category where valuations reach hundreds of thousands of dollars. This is the category collectors whisper about. This is the category that changes lives. And here is something most shocking. Some 1979 pennies were minted with a micro-doubling that appears only on the inner curve of the letter E in Liberty. This doubling is almost invisible. Only under perfect lighting and perfect angle does it reveal itself. If your penny shows even a shadow of this, then it belongs to the ultra-rare micro-doubling category. And guess what? These are the exact pennies that experts have appraised for absolutely unbelievable amounts. Many people throw away this fortune without even knowing. But now listen carefully, because this is the final reveal. The rarest 1979 pennies have what collectors call the phantom shadow line. It's a faint, ghost-like curve that appears under the date when the coin was struck by a dying die. This shadow line verifies that the coin was minted during a mechanical transition phase. These coins are so rare that most collectors have seen them only in pictures, never in real life. If your penny has this shadow line, then congratulations, because you might already be holding a coin worth $600,000. And before I close this journey, I want you to do one thing. If you have a 1979 penny, if you have a picture, if you think your coin might be special, drop a comment below. I personally read every comment, I reply, and I guide people step by step. So don't be shy. Your one comment, your one picture could change your life. And make sure you subscribe to NC Coins World, because we bring the deepest secrets of rare coins, the information no one else reveals, the kind of details that can turn ordinary coins into extraordinary treasure. Like this video, subscribe, comment your coin picture, and let me help you find out whether your penny is ordinary or a $600,000 miracle hiding in plain sight.
Welcome to NC Coins World, your ultimate destination for rare coins. You have seen pennies like this many times. You may have ignored them, you may have tossed them in drawers, you may have dropped them without noticing. But today, we are revealing a coin that may already be in your possession. This coin is not ordinary. This coin is extraordinary. Collectors around the world are stunned by this penny. Its value exceeds $23 million. Yes, you heard that right. $23 million for a single penny. And this is no exaggeration. This is the real value. This is a coin that can change a life overnight. A coin that can create fortunes. A coin that survived decades and now stands as a treasure. This is a 1988 United States 1 cent, a Lincoln penny that almost no one has. And even fewer know its true worth. Age adds value to coins. The older a coin, the rarer it becomes, but this coin is young compared to centuries-old coins. Yet its rarity is unmatched. Collectors call it legendary, because it has unique factors that make its value skyrocket. Some coins have minting errors. Some coins have misprints. Some coins were struck in limited numbers. This penny has all those factors. And more, even a tiny scratch, a slight discoloration, or a small imperfection can affect its value. But this coin survived perfectly, flawless, pristine, almost unbelievable. The 1988 Lincoln penny is made of copper-plated zinc. It may look common, but it is anything but common. Collectors study every line, every letter, every design detail. They know a small variation can mean millions. Some pennies from 1988 were ordinary. Some had minor errors, but this coin has rare die varieties. It has a perfect strike, sharp edges, flawless relief. The kind of coin collectors dream about, the kind of coin that appears in auction catalogs as the crown jewel. Imagine finding this coin in your pocket. You think it is normal, you check it, and discover it is a 1988 Lincoln penny. Pristine, uncirculated, worth over $23 million. Your life could change instantly. Collectors call coins like this once-in-a-lifetime treasures. They would spend fortunes to acquire one. Some even sell their homes to get rare coins like this, and this penny is exactly that valuable. A coin that can create fortune, a coin that represents history, a coin that survived decades untouched. This penny is a symbol of rarity, a symbol of luck, a symbol of opportunity. It survived decades of circulation, neglect, even mishandling, and now it stands as a masterpiece. Collectors know its value. Experts marvel at its condition. It is flawless, perfect, unmatched by ordinary coins. Some coins from 1988 have minor minting errors. Some have doubled letters, some have misaligned designs. These errors make coins highly sought after. Collectors chase them for years. They study every mint report, every production detail, because they know a single mistake can turn an ordinary coin into a multi-million-dollar treasure. This 1988 Lincoln penny has those rare characteristics, and that is why its value exceeds $23 million. Even the smallest mark matters. Condition is everything. Uncirculated coins are worth exponentially more. Slight wear can reduce value dramatically. Collectors spend decades finding perfect coins. Coins that survived untouched are extremely rare. And this 1988 Lincoln penny survived flawlessly. Protected from wallets, pockets, and circulation. It remained untouched, almost miraculous. That is why its value is astronomical. Auctions for rare pennies are intense. Bidders fight passionately. Some spend millions, all for a single penny. Imagine sitting in an auction room, watching bids climb to over $23 million, all for a 1988 Lincoln penny. This coin is that powerful, that sought after, that legendary. The front of the coin shows Abraham Lincoln, America's 16th president, the man who ended slavery. A symbol of perseverance and leadership. The back shows the Lincoln Memorial, an iconic symbol of freedom. Collectors love the design. Every line matters, every detail is examined. Because coins like this are more than money. They are history, they are art, they are multi-million-dollar treasures. This coin survived decades of circulation, neglect, misplacement, even destruction. Only a few survived in flawless condition, and those few are worth fortunes. Collectors call them dream coins, experts call them priceless. The 1988 Lincoln penny is one of the most valuable pennies in the world, and it could already be in your possession. You just need to recognize it. The rarity of the coin comes from several factors: its age, its minting perfection, its survival in flawless condition, its limited production, and sometimes its tiny anomalies. All these combine to create a coin worth over $23 million. Collectors search drawers, wallets, coin albums. They examine every penny meticulously. They study minting errors, rare varieties, and historical records, because a coin like this could be life-changing. And the 1988 Lincoln penny is exactly that. Every coin has a story. Every collector dreams of owning one. Every auction sees heated competition, and the 1988 Lincoln penny shines brighter than most. It is rare. It is legendary. It is a treasure. It is a life-changing coin, a coin that could make headlines. A coin that could change your fortune, a coin that survived decades and now stands as a symbol of history. Owning this coin is like holding a piece of history, a fortune, an opportunity. It is more than currency. It is more than a penny. It is luck, strategy, patience, discovery, and the 1988 Lincoln penny holds all of that, waiting for the right collector, the right owner, the right person who can recognize its true value, and maybe even change their life forever. Collectors evaluate this coin carefully. Every detail is scrutinized, every mark noted, because small differences make huge impacts. Coins with minting anomalies are highly prized. They are rare. They are legendary. This penny has several rare characteristics, each increasing its market value, sometimes exponentially, sometimes life-changing. Imagine finding this coin in your pocket. You think it is ordinary. You discover it is worth over $23 million. Your life could change in an instant. Collectors call coins like this dream coins because they create fortunes. They carry history. They are irreplaceable. The 1988 Lincoln penny is exactly that coin. Get ready, because the story of the 1988 Lincoln penny goes even deeper. This coin is not just rare, it is legendary. Collectors call it the crown jewel of modern pennies. Its value exceeds $23 million, yes, one single penny, worth more than many luxury homes, many cars, even entire collections. It survived decades perfectly, and now it is a treasure beyond imagination. The 1988 Lincoln penny has unique minting characteristics. Every line, every curve, every letter matters. Even a tiny doubling of the date can increase value exponentially. Some pennies from this year have a rare obverse strike, some have unusual metal flow. Collectors chase these anomalies for decades because a single discovery can make history, and this penny has them all. Imagine walking into an old coin shop. You see a penny. It looks ordinary. You pick it up and realize it is a 1988 Lincoln penny, uncirculated, flawless, worth over $23 million. Your heart races, your hands tremble. This is a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. Collectors around the world would give anything to own this coin. Auctions become battles, bidders fight with last dollars. Some have gone bankrupt chasing coins like this. Others have sold estates, all for a single penny. Because this coin is more than metal. It is history. It is fortune. It is an irreplaceable treasure. The front of the coin shows Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, the man who changed history. The back shows the Lincoln Memorial, an iconic symbol of freedom and perseverance. Collectors study these images. They know that even a tiny misalignment can increase the coin's value. Every detail is a potential fortune. Rarity is not just about age, it is about survival. How many coins made it through decades intact? Most pennies were lost, melted, thrown away. Only a few survived in perfect condition, and those few are priceless. The 1988 Lincoln penny is one of those coins. Even slight minting errors add unimaginable value. A small doubling of the letters, a tiny misstrike, a slightly off-center date. Collectors call these legendary anomalies. Some of these coins have sold for tens of millions. And the 1988 Lincoln penny has multiple rare traits, making it a multi-million-dollar masterpiece. Imagine finding this penny hidden in an old album or tucked in a drawer for decades. You thought it was ordinary, but it is worth $23 million. Your life could change instantly. Collectors dream of such finds. They have searched for years. They have scoured shops, flea markets, and auctions, only to find pennies like this once in a lifetime. Condition is everything. Uncirculated coins are exponentially more valuable. Even minor scratches reduce value. This penny survived decades untouched, flawless, its luster preserved, its design sharp, edges crisp. This is a coin that defies time, a coin that survived human hands and history, and emerged as a legend. Auctions for coins like this are intense. Bidders are passionate. Some are millionaires, some are lifelong collectors, all competing for a single penny. And the 1988 Lincoln penny stands at the top of the list. A life-changing, fortune-making, once-in-a-generation discovery. Historical significance adds to value. Abraham Lincoln's image, the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, a symbol of liberty. A coin that connects past to present. Every collector appreciates this context. Every numismatist studies the tiny details. The coin is a time capsule, preserving history in metal, worth millions not just for rarity, but for story. Some coins from 1988 were common. Some were extraordinary. The rarest ones survived in albums, untouched for decades. Some discovered in old banks. Forgotten drawers. Collectors call these hidden treasures. This penny is the ultimate hidden treasure, with all the factors aligning. Condition, rarity, minting perfection, historical significance. Value reaches over $23 million. Imagine holding this coin in your hand, feeling its weight, examining its edges, its shine, its flawless details. This is not just a penny. It is a fortune. It is history. It is a symbol of rare opportunity. Collectors evaluate every small feature, every letter, every line, every mark. Even a tiny imperfection can affect value. This coin survived perfectly, flawless, and now it commands respect, a symbol of wealth and history combined. Owning this coin is like owning a piece of history, a fortune, an opportunity. It is more than currency. It is luck, strategy, patience, discovery. And the 1988 Lincoln penny holds all of that, waiting for the right owner, the right collector, the right person who can recognize its value and perhaps change their life forever. Every penny tells a story. Every collector dreams of finding one. Every auction sees intense bidding, and the 1988 Lincoln penny shines brighter than most. It is rare, legendary, life-changing, a coin that can make headlines, a coin that can make fortunes. A coin that survived decades and now stands as the ultimate symbol of rarity and value. The 1988 Lincoln penny is more than a coin. It is a treasure chest, a legacy, a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. It survived decades of circulation, neglect, mishandling, and now it is ready to reward the right collector. Are you the one who will discover it? Are you the one who will recognize its value? This coin could change your life forever. Welcome to NC Coins World, your ultimate destination for rare coins. You have seen pennies like this many times. You may have ignored them. You may have thrown them into drawers. You may have even dropped them on the floor. But today we are showing you a coin that looks ordinary. But this coin is anything but ordinary. This is a coin that has shocked collectors around the world, a coin that has changed lives, a coin whose value is more than $8.7 million. Yes, we are telling the truth. This is not a rumor. This is not a theory. This is a real United States 1-cent coin from the year 1989. A Lincoln penny that almost no one has, and the most astonishing part is this. You might already own it, and you may not even know it. This coin is over 30 years old. Age adds value to coins. The older the coin, the rarer it becomes. Collectors hunt coins like this. Some pennies are common. But this 1989 penny is extremely rare. Some coins have minting errors, some have small misprints, some were produced in very limited quantities. All these details make a coin skyrocket in value. Even a tiny scratch or unusual mark can make a coin priceless. This coin survived decades of circulation. Many pennies from this year are lost, some thrown away, some melted. Only a few remain in perfect condition. Condition matters more than age. A flawless coin can be worth millions. This Lincoln penny is one of those. Collectors call it a dream coin. Owning it is like holding history in your hands. Its rarity alone makes it a treasure, and there is one more shocking factor. Small details in the design can change everything. A slight minting error can turn a normal penny into a multi-million-dollar coin. Even coin experts get excited seeing coins like this. They know every coin tells a story. And this coin story is worth more than $8.7 million. The 1989 Lincoln penny has a beautiful design. The front shows Abraham Lincoln, America's 16th president, the man who ended slavery, the man who shaped a nation. The back shows the Lincoln Memorial, an iconic symbol of freedom. Collectors study every line, every letter, every tiny mark. They know a small difference can mean millions. Some coins have rare die varieties. Some coins show doubled letters. Some coins show unusual stripes. These are called minting errors. These errors make coins extremely valuable. Collectors search for these errors for years. Some pay fortunes when they find one. The 1989 Lincoln penny can have multiple variations. Each variation adds thousands or even millions to its value. Even the smallest scratch or discoloration matters. A coin in perfect uncirculated condition is priceless. This coin survived wallets, pockets, and decades of handling. Most coins do not survive this long. Some coins were lost, some were destroyed. Only a few remain flawless, and those few are worth a fortune. Imagine holding a coin worth more than $8.7 million. A coin that may already be in your possession. A coin that could change your life overnight. Collectors dream about coins like this. Auctions for rare pennies reach unbelievable prices. Bidders fight for coins with their last dollar. And the 1989 Lincoln penny is one of those coins. Every single detail is scrutinized. Every scratch is examined. Every mark is noted. Because in the coin world, small things make huge differences. The 1989 penny is also rare because of its low mintage. Fewer coins were made that year compared to other years. Low mintage means extreme rarity. Extreme rarity means higher value. Some pennies were melted for copper. Some were lost in circulation. Only a small number survived in pristine condition. Collectors who own one hold a treasure of history. A treasure worth millions of dollars. Even a single coin can make news worldwide. The Lincoln penny series started in 1909. But the 1989 penny is unique. Collectors look for specific details. The color of the metal, the sharpness of the design, the alignment of letters. Even a minor variation can add thousands. sometimes millions, to the coin's market value. Imagine this scenario. You find a penny in your pocket. You think it is ordinary, you check it later, and you discover it is a rare 1989 Lincoln penny. A coin worth millions. Your life could change in a moment. Collectors call coins like this life-changing treasures, and this is exactly what the 1989 penny represents. The coin is made of copper-plated zinc. It may look common, but its value is anything but common. Condition is everything. Uncirculated coins are worth exponentially more. Even minor wear decreases value. Collectors spend years finding perfect coins. This penny survived decades in perfect condition, making it a collector's dream. Its rarity, condition, and historical significance combine to create a coin worth millions. And there is one more thing. Some coins from 1989 have unique anomalies. Sometimes a tiny spot or mark becomes legendary. Coins like these are highly sought after. They appear in auctions and sell for millions. Even experienced collectors get excited because these coins are nearly impossible to find. The 1989 Lincoln penny is one of the few coins with this potential. This coin represents history. It represents rarity. It represents opportunity. A coin that may already be in your hands, waiting to be discovered. Every penny has a story, and the 1989 Lincoln penny's story is worth millions. It survived decades, it survived wear, it survived neglect, and now it shines as a symbol of value and history. Owning this coin is like owning a piece of the past, a tangible connection to 1989, a year that was ordinary for most, but extraordinary for this coin. Collectors look for coins like this for decades. Some even spend their entire lives searching, and when they find one, it is priceless. The rarity of the coin comes from multiple factors: its age, its minting errors, its survival in perfect condition, and the number of coins made in 1989. All these elements together make it extremely valuable. Even a small variation in the strike or design can increase its value exponentially. Collectors are willing to pay millions for these small differences, and this Lincoln penny has them all. This coin is more than just a penny. It is a symbol of luck, a symbol of opportunity, a symbol of history preserved in metal. Many people have found coins worth thousands. Some people have found coins worth millions. And this 1989 Lincoln penny is one of those coins. Even experts agree, coins like this are the crown jewels of collections. Every single collector dreams of finding one. Every auction sees heated bidding, because when a coin like this appears, it is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And if you hold it, you hold a fortune, you hold a piece of history. You hold a treasure that is almost impossible to replace. Welcome back to NC Coins World. If you thought the first part was shocking, wait until you hear this. The 1989 Lincoln penny is not just rare, it is legendary. Collectors call it the holy grail of modern pennies. Its value can change overnight. Some people have found pennies worth thousands. Some have found pennies worth millions, and this coin combines age, rarity, and minting perfection into a single masterpiece. The coin's history is fascinating. 1989 was an ordinary year for most, but extraordinary for this penny. Few coins survived in uncirculated condition. Most pennies were used in daily life, handled, scratched, tossed in drawers. This coin escaped all that. It remained pristine, protected, waiting decades to be discovered, and now it shines brighter than ever. Minting errors make this coin even more valuable. Sometimes letters are doubled, sometimes the date is off-center, sometimes the design has tiny anomalies. These small imperfections make coins extremely desirable. Collectors chase coins like this for years. Even experts spend decades searching, because finding one can change everything. The 1989 Lincoln penny is made of copper-plated zinc. It may look ordinary, but it is far from ordinary. The metal composition ensures durability, but surviving decades without scratches is almost impossible. That is why this coin is priceless. Even a minor flaw can reduce value drastically. Collectors know this, and that is why they fight over these coins in auctions, sometimes paying millions for a single penny. Imagine walking into a coin shop. You see a penny lying in a tray. It looks normal, but a closer inspection reveals is a 1989 Lincoln penny in perfect condition. The coin gleams under the light, every line sharp, every letter clear, every detail perfect. This is the coin collectors dream of. A coin worth millions, and it could already be in your possession. You just have to recognize it. Rarity is the key. Fewer coins were minted in 1989 compared to other years. Some coins were lost, some were destroyed. Only a handful survived in perfect condition. And those few are worth a fortune. Collectors pay enormous sums to acquire them. Even a single coin can make headlines worldwide. This coin is more than currency. It is history. It is art. It is a multi-million-dollar treasure. Collectors evaluate coins carefully. Every mark is studied, every scratch examined. Even the smallest difference can affect value. Coins with minting anomalies are especially prized. They are unique, almost impossible to find. The 1989 Lincoln penny has several rare varieties, each one worth hundreds of thousands, some worth millions. Collectors study auction records to find patterns, and this coin appears on lists regularly. Because it is that rare, condition is everything. Uncirculated coins are exponentially more valuable. Slight wear or discoloration decreases value drastically. Collectors search for coins stored in wallets, kept in coin albums, hidden away for decades. Coins that survived untouched are gems. The 1989 Lincoln penny is one such gem. It survived decades of circulation. It remained flawless. That is why its value exceeds $8.7 million. Auctions for rare pennies are intense. Bidders fight for coins with passion. Some have spent fortunes without hesitation. The competition is fierce. Because a coin like this is once in a lifetime, imagine sitting in an auction room, watching bids rise to millions, all for a single penny. That penny could be in your drawer, waiting to be discovered. Its value unmatched, its rarity unmatched. The 1989 Lincoln penny also represents historical significance. Abraham Lincoln's face is on the front, a symbol of freedom, a reminder of perseverance. The back shows the Lincoln Memorial, an iconic monument of history. Every collector values this connection, a tangible link to America's past. Holding this coin is like holding history in your hands. Some coins have unique errors. Some have doubled letters. Some have missing stripes. These tiny anomalies increase value. Collectors spend years learning these details. Even a novice can identify valuable coins with practice. The 1989 penny has multiple variations. Each one has a different market value. Some worth hundreds of thousands, some worth millions. Collectors get excited seeing these coins because the possibilities are endless. And the rewards life-changing. Imagine finding this coin by accident. You think it is ordinary, you discover it is rare. Its market value is over $8.7 million. Your life could change in a single moment. Collectors call coins like this dream coins because they can create fortune, because they carry history, because they are irreplaceable. The 1989 Lincoln penny is more than a coin. It is a symbol of luck, a symbol of opportunity, a symbol of history. It survived decades of circulation, neglect, and even destruction. And now it stands as a treasure, rare, valuable, priceless. Collectors would pay millions without hesitation, and it could already be in your collection. You just need to recognize it. Every penny has a story. Every collector dreams of owning one. Every auction sees intense competition. And the 1989 Lincoln penny shines brighter than most. It is not just rare, it is legendary. It is a treasure. It is a life-changing coin, a coin that can make headlines. A coin that can change fortunes, a coin that survived decades and now stands as a symbol of history. So if you own a 1989 Lincoln penny, or even a penny from that era, check it carefully. Look at every detail, examine letters, lines, and edges, because you might just hold a multi-million-dollar treasure. A coin that collectors dream about, a coin that could change your life. The 1989 Lincoln penny, one of the rarest and most valuable coins in the United States, waiting to be discovered, waiting to reward its owner. Collectors are always looking for these coins. They search in drawers, old wallets, coin albums. They examine each penny meticulously. They study minting errors, rare varieties, historical significance. They know a perfect 1989 penny is worth more than gold. It is not just a coin, it is a treasure chest. It is a ticket to millions, and it could be in your hands. Imagine holding a coin that survived decades. A coin that remained flawless, a coin that is now worth millions. That is the magic of the 1989 Lincoln penny, a coin that combines age, rarity, condition, errors, and history into a single masterpiece. Collectors call it legendary. Experts call it priceless. And now, you know why this coin is one of the most sought-after pennies in the world. Owning this coin is like owning history, owning fortune, owning opportunity. It is more than money. It is more than a coin. It is a symbol of luck, strategy, patience, and discovery. And the 1989 Lincoln penny holds all of that, waiting for the right collector, the right owner, the right person who can recognize its value, and maybe even change their life forever.
In a world where history hides in the smallest, treasures one place dares to reveal the truth. Welcome to NC Coins World, your gateway to rare coins, secret values, and million-dollar discoveries. Every coin has a story. Every story could change your life. Stay with us because the next coin might just be worth a fortune. Subscribe now and let the treasure hunt begin.
The 1997 1-cent coin had already become legendary. Yet an unexpected discovery was about to rewrite its story, capturing the attention of collectors and historians worldwide. What began as routine cataloging in a small, overlooked private estate led to a revelation that would send shockwaves across the rare coin community. The coin emerged from a dusty, forgotten drawer, carefully preserved yet overlooked for decades. Its appearance was unassuming, but experts quickly recognized its rarity and provenance. A private collector from London, upon first sight, estimated its market value at $11,200,000. Immediately understanding the magnitude of the find, news of the discovery traveled through trusted collector networks, spreading intrigue and anticipation. Only a handful of elite collectors were notified, and private communications ensured that the coin's existence remained confidential. The secrecy added to the suspense. This penny was no ordinary coin. It carried both historical significance and extraordinary monetary value. Analysts and historians were fascinated by the coin's details. Minting marks, subtle engravings, and evidence of historical circulation suggested connections to early 20th century coinage techniques. Researchers speculated that this penny might represent one of the final proof coins before a rare minting variation was discontinued. Such anomalies elevated the coin's prestige, turning it into a symbol of both luck and strategic opportunity. Bidding for the coin quickly escalated. The initial London collector coordinated discreetly with intermediaries across New York, Tokyo, and Zurich. Within weeks, the coin's value was estimated at $11,500,000, demonstrating how anticipation, rarity, and secrecy can drive astronomical prices in the rare coin market. Collectors maneuvered carefully, using private auctions and trusted couriers to ensure the coin's transfer remained confidential. The unexpected discovery also created a ripple effect among global collectors. Some sought to trace similar overlooked coins in forgotten estates, anticipating that history might repeat itself. This pursuit involved meticulous research, detailed record-keeping, and deep knowledge of minting archives. Every step was critical. Even a minor error could result in a lost opportunity worth millions. The excitement surrounding the coin sparked innovative strategies. Collectors established small alliances, pooling expertise and resources to authenticate, transport, and secure the penny. Security measures were unparalleled. Climate-controlled vaults, advanced surveillance, and encrypted communications ensured the coin's safety. Transactions exceeded $11,800,000, reflecting both the coin's value and the prestige associated with owning such a legendary collectible. Unexpected twists continued to emerge. During authentication, microscopic markings revealed an unusual engraving, hinting that this coin might belong to a rare subset unknown to the broader collector community. Experts speculated that only a few coins of this type existed, intensifying the competition and elevating its estimated market value beyond $12 million. Collectors and historians alike marveled at the coin's journey, from its obscure hiding place to private auctions across continents. The 1997 penny had inspired both fascination and ambition. The global hunt, fueled by multi-million-dollar stakes and historical intrigue, became a story of luck, timing, and unparalleled strategic foresight. Following the remarkable discovery of the 1997 1-cent coin in a forgotten estate, the global coin collecting community entered a heightened state of alert. Collectors, investors, and historians eagerly anticipated its next move, aware that each transaction could influence the market by millions of dollars. The penny's journey was now more unpredictable than ever. From London to New York, Tokyo to Dubai, private couriers carried it under strict secrecy. Each leg of the journey involved meticulous planning, with trusted intermediaries ensuring that the coin remained both secure and confidential. During one discreet transfer, the penny's estimated value soared to $12,200,000. Illustrating the extreme stakes of the elite coin market, collectors used unique strategies to maintain an edge. Historical archives were consulted to uncover minting anomalies and potential undiscovered coins. Private connections allowed select collectors early access to information, while encrypted communication prevented leaks. The 1997 penny had become both a test of skill and a symbol of prestige. Rewarding those who acted with foresight and precision, vaults played a central role in the coin's mysterious path. A climate-controlled European vault temporarily housed the coin, equipped with advanced surveillance and reinforced security. Access was granted only to verified collectors who demonstrated knowledge, reputation, and discretion. Within this environment, the coin's value continued to escalate, reaching an estimated $12,500,000, highlighting the impact of rarity, history, and secrecy. The discovery sparked unexpected collaborations among collectors. Some partnered to authenticate the coin, share insights, or coordinate discrete auctions. These alliances, though temporary, created opportunities for mutual gain and ensured that each transaction was executed flawlessly. Strategic decisions and trust became as valuable as capital in this high-stakes market. Microscopic analysis revealed additional surprises. Subtle minting variations suggested that this penny was part of an exceptionally rare series, previously unknown to most experts. Collectors immediately recognized the significance, understanding that possessing such a coin could elevate one's reputation and influence within the global numismatic community. The value of the coin was now projected at $12,700,000, demonstrating how discovery, rarity, and market perception intertwine. Private auctions continued to drive excitement, held in undisclosed locations. These events invited only a select few, ensuring both confidentiality and dramatic bidding wars. During one notable auction, bids escalated rapidly, reaching $12,900,000, and underscoring the extraordinary stakes involved. Every participant understood that missing a single opportunity could mean losing a once-in-a-lifetime treasure. Collectors also documented the coin's journey meticulously. Provenance papers, authentication certificates, and transaction logs ensured that its history remained verifiable despite the secretive nature of the market. These records reinforced legitimacy, providing reassurance to buyers while preserving the coin's legendary status. Unexpected twists and serendipitous moments continued. Coins that had been presumed lost for decades suddenly appeared, often in the most unlikely locations. One penny was discovered in a concealed compartment within a historic library, quickly valued at $13,100,000. Such finds intensified competition, while adding to the lore surrounding the 1997 1-cent coin. The coin's historical significance, combined with its financial value, made it a unique collectible. Scholars studied its minting details, engravings, and subtle anomalies, linking it to a broader historical narrative. Collectors recognized that owning this coin was not merely an investment, it was a statement of prestige, strategy, and connection to history. The global hunt for the 1997 1-cent coin had reached an unprecedented climax. Collectors and historians alike watched as the coin's journey took it through secretive vaults, private estates, and multi-million-dollar auctions, each step shrouded in secrecy and suspense. A sudden discovery in a secluded European estate sent waves of excitement across the collector community. The penny, carefully preserved for decades, had been hidden behind layers of forgotten archives. Its authenticity was immediately verified by top numismatic experts, confirming that this 1997 penny belonged to an exceptionally rare series. The coin's value skyrocketed to $13,500,000, cementing its status as one of the most sought-after collectibles in modern history. Collectors engaged in covert negotiations, often spanning multiple time zones. Private couriers transported the coin between secure locations, while trusted intermediaries ensured that every transaction remained confidential. One discreet auction in Zurich resulted in a successful bid of $13,750,000, further solidifying the penny's legendary status and illustrating the extreme stakes of this secretive market. Unexpected twists continued to dominate the narrative. Microscopic inspections revealed unique minting errors, subtle engravings, and rare characteristics previously undocumented. Experts speculated that these anomalies connected the 1997 penny to a historic lineage of rare coins, increasing both its prestige and value. Collectors immediately recognized the significance, knowing that owning such a coin would elevate their reputation globally. The coin's journey also revealed the strategic complexity of high-stakes collecting. Collectors formed temporary alliances, sharing insights, authentication data, and logistical support. Every move was calculated. Timing, trust, and discretion were as important as financial capacity. During one critical transfer, the penny's market value briefly touched $14 million. Reflecting the intense competition and rare opportunity, hidden vaults became battlegrounds for secrecy and strategy. From reinforced facilities in London to climate-controlled archives in Tokyo, access was strictly limited to those with verified credentials. Security was paramount. Surveillance, advanced locking systems, and encrypted communications ensured that the coin remained protected at all times. The exclusivity only added to the coin's mystique, making it a symbol of ultimate prestige and luck. Collectors meticulously documented each transaction. Provenance records, authentication certificates, and private auction logs maintained the coin's verifiable history while preserving secrecy. This meticulous attention not only ensured legitimacy but also enhanced the coin's narrative, connecting modern collectors to a centuries-old tradition of rare numismatic treasures. Unexpectedly, some coins resurfaced in the most unlikely locations. A penny discovered within a concealed drawer of a historic French estate was estimated at $14,200,000, immediately attracting attention from elite collectors across 3 continents. Such finds reinforced the unpredictable and thrilling nature of rare coin collecting, where even decades-old coins could suddenly redefine the market. The coin's historical significance, combined with its staggering financial value, created an unparalleled fascination. Scholars and collectors alike marveled at its journey, examining minting techniques, subtle engravings, and historical markers. Owning this coin became more than a financial achievement. It symbolized prestige, strategic brilliance, and a connection to history.
Welcome back to NC Coins World. Today, we are diving into one of the most astonishing modern US coins, the 1979 United States 1 cent. At first glance, it may seem like an ordinary penny, just another coin in circulation. But collectors know the truth. This penny is extraordinary. Its current value exceeds $8.7 million. And the reason is hidden in its design, its strike, and its rarity. Most people assume only old coins or silver dollars can reach millions. But the 1979 1 cent breaks that assumption. This coin's design is familiar. The Lincoln portrait on the obverse, the wheat stalks or Lincoln Memorial on the reverse depending on the variety. But subtle differences in style, strike, and die variety make some examples priceless. Collectors examine every line, every curve, every spacing between letters. Die errors are crucial, mint errors, doubling. And misalignment can create scarcity, and scarcity creates extreme value. The 1979 penny has examples with rare mint varieties, including slight differences in font style, letter spacing, and shape of Lincoln's bust. Even minor anomalies invisible to most people can elevate the coin's market value to millions. Surface condition is critical, original mint luster, absence of scratches, pristine edges. These factors are why collectors compete fiercely for certified examples. Not every 1979 penny is worth millions. Most remain ordinary, circulating unnoticed. The difference between an ordinary penny and an $8.7 million coin lies in mint error, die variety, and perfect preservation. Collectors in the United States and worldwide are quietly hunting these coins. Some have been secured in private collections. Others may still be hidden in jars, drawers, or old rolls. The United States Mint struck thousands of pennies daily, but only a fraction ever attain extreme rarity. Attention to detail is everything. The spacing of letters, the contour of Lincoln's bust, edge uniformity. Every tiny element is significant. Collectors watch quietly, monitoring populations, comparing examples, waiting for scarcity to tighten. Most people never notice the subtle differences between a standard penny and one that could make them millions. And that is exactly where opportunity lies. Hidden in plain sight, coins lose luster and condition over time. Even slight handling can reduce value drastically. Perfect examples are extremely scarce, and scarcity is what drives true market value. Not hype, not speculation, not social media trends. The 1979 1 cent shows all the hallmarks of a modern collectible: die variety, mint error, condition, provenance. Collectors who understand this are accumulating, not selling, securing high-value coins for the future. Every detail matters, from the smallest lines on Lincoln's jacket to the faintest texture on the wheat stalks, edges, letter alignment. Only by studying these elements can a collector realize the coin's true potential. And remember, only pennies with verified mint errors or rare die varieties reach top valuation. Now, we continue our journey into the 1979 United States 1 cent. Part 1 revealed the surface, the basic design, the potential value, but the real story lies in the details, the subtle differences only a trained collector can spot. The first aspect to examine is Lincoln's bust, every contour, every line of the beard, the shape of the jaw, the depth of relief. All can indicate a rare mint variety. Next, focus on the lettering. Tiny differences in font style, spacing between letters, the height of numbers and the date. Collectors recognize these anomalies immediately. These small changes separate ordinary pennies from million-dollar coins. Mint errors play a crucial role. Errors like doubling, misalignment, or over/under-striking are extremely rare. Only a handful exist from the thousands minted in 1979, and these errors create exponential value. Surface condition is another defining factor. Original luster that has never been touched, edges without any nick or imperfection. A coin in perfect condition can be worth exponentially more. Provenance is also critical. Coins with documented history or certification sell faster at higher prices. Many collectors focus on combinations of features. For example, a penny with both a die variety and perfect strike can fetch millions. Add pristine luster and certified grade, and the valuation skyrockets. Collectors study every detail with magnification. Even the tiniest lines in the wheat stalks or Lincoln Memorial can change the value. Even slight imperfections on common coins are carefully noted. Because survival rate matters, the more pristine examples exist, the rarer the truly perfect coin becomes. The market for high-value coins is discreet. Collectors quietly trade, secure their coins, and rarely advertise. This is why opportunities are often hidden in plain sight. Now let's explore the die varieties in detail. Some 1979 pennies have slight differences in the one in 1979. Some show tiny variations in the S mint mark. Others show subtle doubling on Lincoln's portrait. These differences are minute, yet they can make the difference between an ordinary penny and an $8.7 million coin. Condition grading amplifies value. Grading is not just a number, it is verification of authenticity. It ensures the coin has never been damaged, never been polished, or handled improperly. A coin with certification from a recognized grading service gains immediate trust in the marketplace. Collectors also pay attention to strike quality. Metal flow during minting creates unique patterns. These patterns cannot be replicated. Every coin is slightly different, and only the coins with perfect strikes achieve top market values. Even circulation history affects valuation. Coins that were never spent, never exposed to moisture or handling, remain among the rarest, and their value grows year after year. The 1979 penny is modern, but it follows all the principles of high-value coin collecting: error, condition, die variety, provenance. All combined create a coin worth millions. Collectors across the United States and internationally are on the lookout. They know where to search, which rolls to examine, which jars of coins might contain hidden treasure. The 1979 penny is an example of how modern coins can unexpectedly become high-value collectibles. Even coins that appear ordinary to the casual observer, attention to detail is key. Learning how to identify die varieties, mint errors, and perfect condition examples is what separates million-dollar coins from ordinary pennies. Many collectors use magnification, lighting techniques, comparison charts, all to verify authenticity and identify rare examples. Even slight misalignment, doubling, or tiny scratches can reduce value dramatically. Only coins with verified mint errors or perfect preservation reach the highest valuation. Collectors advise patience, knowledge, and research are critical. Selling too early can mean losing millions. Holding with confidence and verification can secure life-changing value. The market is growing quietly. Interest in modern U.S. pennies is increasing. High-value examples like the 1979 1 cent are becoming legendary, and awareness spreads slowly among collectors. This coin demonstrates how a seemingly ordinary penny can carry extraordinary value, hidden in details, patience, knowledge, and meticulous observation. Your next move could define your fortune. Do not spend the coin casually. Do not sell without verification. Learn the differences. Compare certified examples. Hold for the right opportunity, because the difference between a normal penny and an $8.7 million coin is subtle, yet it is everything. This is the 1979 United States 1 cent, a modern coin with extraordinary potential, rare die varieties, exceptional condition, mint errors that define ultimate value. Collectors know the secrets. The market rewards those who recognize rarity, and patience ensures success. Only coins with mint errors or verified rare varieties will reach top multi-million-dollar value. The rest remain ordinary, unnoticed, lost in circulation. This is why understanding the subtle traits is critical, and why owning a 1979 penny could change history. Your coin could be one of the few million-dollar examples in existence. Do not underestimate, do not ignore, opportunity is quiet. Fortune favors those who notice first. Remember, only mint errors or rare varieties achieve 8.7 million plus USD. All others are ordinary.
Welcome back to NC Coins World. What if I told you the penny in your pocket could secretly be worth over $12 million? Most people toss it, use it, never thinking twice. But this 2008 United States 1 cent hides a story few will ever uncover. At first glance, it is ordinary, familiar Lincoln portrait on the obverse. The reverse shows the usual design. Nothing appears out of place. Yet one subtle detail can turn it into a fortune. Collectors across the United States have been searching quietly. Jars, drawers, coin rolls, some pennies may have been there for decades, unnoticed and waiting for discovery. The story starts at the United States Mint. Thousands of pennies struck every day. But only a handful attain this level of rarity. Condition matters, original luster, edges untouched, no scratches, perfectly preserved surface. Even the smallest anomalies are crucial. Tiny doubling, misalignment, unusual die variety. These are the features collectors hunt for. And these features are what transform a normal penny into a $12 million coin. Imagine holding a coin that seems simple, but could quietly change your life. Most people will never notice. The opportunity hides in plain sight. Every line in Lincoln's portrait, every curve, every letter in the date, the spacing, the depth of relief, everything counts. Some 2008 pennies show die errors invisible to untrained eyes. Subtle shifts in the lettering, tiny variations in the mint mark. Even the smallest discrepancy can add millions to the value. Collectors analyze every detail under magnification, comparing it with known examples, verifying strikes, textures, and edges. These coins are not just metal, they are a piece of history. A snapshot of American craftsmanship in 2008. And yet, they carry a modern twist, because unlike centuries-old coins, these pennies survived in perfect condition, rarely seen by the public. Patience is crucial, knowing when to sell, knowing what to hold. Timing can multiply the value exponentially. Most people think coins are just change. Throw them in jars, use them in vending machines, never realizing they could be sitting on a fortune. The 2008 1 cent is one of those hidden treasures, modern, yet unbelievably rare. Only a few examples exist in top condition with verified mint error or exceptional die variety. Collectors who understand this don't rush. They study populations, they track market trends, and they wait for scarcity to create explosive value. Even circulation history matters. Coins that were never spent, never exposed to handling or damage, remain among the most coveted. Imagine a penny sitting in a drawer for 15 years. No one notices, until a collector spots it, and suddenly, it becomes $12 million. That's the power of rarity combined with perfect preservation. Even a single tiny detail unseen by the casual eye can be life-changing. Every penny tells a story, every line on Lincoln's bust, every texture on the reverse, edges, mint mark, strike quality, all contribute to this coin's secret value. Most people will never know the difference. Between an ordinary penny and one worth millions, it requires trained eyes, knowledge, and patience, and now you know. That opportunity is quietly hidden, waiting for the right person to recognize it. But there is one final twist. Not every 2008 penny is worth millions. Only those with verified mint errors, rare die varieties, or perfect certification reach this valuation. This is why collectors stress verification, because without it, even the most perfect-looking coin can remain ordinary. Patience, observation, and knowledge are the keys, and with these, a simple penny can become a fortune beyond imagination. The story is far from over. Collectors continue to search, markets quietly form, and those who act now may secure life-changing coins. This is the 2008 United States 1 cent, modern, rare, hidden, and potentially worth $12 million. Let's start with the minting process. In 2008, the United States Mint produced thousands of pennies daily, but only a handful carried the unique features that elevate value. Tiny die variations are key, even a slight doubling on the date, a subtle shift in the S mint mark, or a barely noticeable change in Lincoln's profile can turn a simple penny into a multi-million-dollar treasure. Every coin tells a story, every imperfection matters. Collectors examine texture, strike, edges, and relief, because each detail can mean the difference between ordinary and extraordinary. Condition is critical, original mint luster untouched, edges pristine, no scratches, no polishing. Only coins that survive time perfectly can reach the highest valuation. Now imagine discovering a coin that seems ordinary, but upon close examination, it reveals a mint error or rare die variety. Suddenly, the value skyrockets $12 million or more. Collectors across the United States and worldwide are quietly searching, checking old jars, coin rolls, drawers. Some coins have been hidden for decades, waiting for someone to recognize their true value. Even slight handling can reduce value drastically, so patience is rewarded. Hasty decisions can destroy fortune. Some 2008 pennies display extremely rare characteristics: tiny variations in letter spacing, slight doubling on Lincoln's jacket, or unusual patterns on the reverse design. These anomalies are impossible to replicate, and they create scarcity. Scarcity drives market value exponentially. Collectors understand this. They compare examples meticulously, and only certified coins reach auction floors commanding millions. The psychological aspect is fascinating. Imagine holding a coin worth $12 million, yet it looks like something you see every day. This hidden treasure excites. It creates curiosity, pride, and excitement. FOMO is real. The fear of missing out drives collectors to hunt relentlessly. Every drawer checked, every coin scrutinized, because the next discovery could be life-changing. Provenance and certification multiply value. Coins with verified history are trusted immediately. Collectors compete aggressively to secure such examples. Even circulation history matters. Coins never spent, never exposed to moisture, remain among the rarest. The 2008 penny is a modern treasure, yet it follows every principle of high-value coin collecting: error, rarity, condition, certification, combined to produce millions in value. Collectors describe the feeling of holding a rare penny as indescribable: a connection to history, a sense of achievement, and a tangible fortune in your hand. Every line on Lincoln's bust, every texture on the reverse, edges, mint mark, strike quality. These are the hidden clues that separate ordinary pennies from million-dollar coins. Most people never notice. They spend pennies without a thought. But those who observe, research, and verify can uncover unimaginable value. This is why verification matters. Only coins with mint errors or rare die varieties reach top-tier valuation. All others remain ordinary, lost in circulation, unnoticed. Imagine a simple penny sitting in a drawer for years untouched, waiting silently, until a collector with trained eyes spots the hidden treasure. The 2008 1 cent demonstrates perfectly how modern coins can quietly become legendary, hidden in plain sight, waiting for discovery. Collectors monitor populations carefully, compare certified examples, verify strikes, textures, and luster, and only then do they secure the coins. Even the slightest anomaly can create life-changing value. Tiny doubling, unusual die varieties, subtle spacing differences. These features define the multi-million-dollar coin. Patience, research, and knowledge are critical. Hasty decisions or casual handling can cost millions. Only those who understand the secret can capitalize. The story of the 2008 United States 1 cent is far from over. Collectors continue to search, the market evolves quietly, and the rarest coins continue to attract attention and value. The coin may look ordinary to the untrained eye, but the hidden mint errors, perfect preservation, and rare die varieties make it one of the most sought-after modern coins. Only a few will ever hold one of these $12 million examples. Most people will never recognize the value. Most will never see this hidden treasure, and that is the final twist. Not every 2008 penny is worth millions. Only those with verified mint errors, rare die varieties, or perfect certified condition reach this extraordinary valuation. This is why collectors study, verify, and wait. Because the difference between ordinary and extraordinary is subtle, yet it defines a fortune. The 2008 United States 1 cent. Modern, rare, hidden in plain sight, a penny that could quietly be worth $12 million or more. The secret is in the details, and only those who notice will ever claim the treasure. Now we enter the final chapter of the 2008 United States 1 cent journey. So far we explored surface features, condition, die varieties, mint errors, and how they create an astonishing $12 million value. But the true story lies in the hidden psychology of collectors, and the secret market where these coins quietly exchange hands. Imagine a coin sitting in a forgotten jar, decades untouched, silent, ordinary, until a collector spots it, and suddenly the value is revealed. Every line on Lincoln's portrait, every subtle edge pattern, Every imperfection that survived the minting process is scrutinized under magnification, because even the tiniest anomaly can be life-changing. Collectors around the United States obsessively check every coin roll, every drawer, every collection inherited from grandparents, because modern coins like the 2008 penny can unexpectedly hold unimaginable value. Verification is crucial. Only certified coins with mint errors or rare die varieties can reach top valuations. All others, even in perfect condition, remain ordinary. The thrill comes from discovery. The FOMO drives searches.
Before this video continues, I want you to take one more look at these 5 pennies very carefully, because at first glance, they look completely ordinary. Just old Lincoln cents lined up together in a simple row. A 1971 penny. A 2001 menos de penny. A 2000 penny. An unusual-looking 1987 penny. And another 2001 penny with a strange worn appearance. Nothing about them should feel important. Nothing about them should create mystery. And yet, the longer you look at them, the stranger they begin to feel. Because over the last few years, coin collectors online have become obsessed with searching for unusual details hidden in everyday coins. Not just rare dates, not just expensive mint errors, but coins that simply look different. Different color tones, different textures, different wear patterns, different reflections under light. And once collectors begin asking questions about a coin, everything changes. Suddenly, an ordinary penny is no longer ordinary. Now, we finally arrive at the first coin in this lineup, the 1971 Lincoln penny. And honestly, this is where the mystery of this video truly begins. Because the moment you look closely at this coin, something immediately feels different. Not rare at first glance, not obviously valuable, just unusual. And sometimes the most dangerous coins for collectors are not the flashy ones. They are the coins that quietly make people curious. Now, look carefully at the surface of this 1971 penny. The very first thing most people notice is the strange blue tone spreading across the coin under light. That alone changes the entire feeling of the penny. Because Lincoln cents are normally associated with copper colors. Brown, red, dark orange, but this one carries a colder appearance. Almost metallic, almost unnatural under certain lighting conditions. And immediately your brain starts asking questions. Why does it look like this? Is it environmental damage? Chemical exposure? Lighting reflection? Or something connected to the coin's surface itself? And once a coin starts creating questions, people become emotionally invested. That is exactly why coins like this spread online. Because uncertainty creates curiosity faster than certainty ever can. Now, think about this penny carefully. More than 50 years old. This coin has survived half a century of circulation. Imagine everywhere it may have traveled. Restaurants, old grocery stores, pocket change in the 1970s, cash registers in the 1980s, coin jars in the 1990s, vending machines in the early 2000s, and somehow, after decades of movement through thousands of human hands, it still exists today. That alone creates emotional weight. Because humans naturally attach meaning to objects that survive time. Now, let's slow down and examine the details carefully. Lincoln's portrait still remains visible despite years of wear. The lettering around the rim still survives clearly enough to identify the date. The surface texture appears rough in certain areas. Tiny marks scatter across the face of the coin like evidence left behind by time itself. And suddenly this penny no longer feels like ordinary money. Now, it feels like an object carrying history. And emotionally, that changes everything. Now, here is something interesting about 1971 pennies specifically. This was a period where massive numbers of Lincoln cents were produced in the United States. Billions entered circulation, which means most 1971 pennies are extremely common. And ironically, that is what makes unusual-looking examples more interesting psychologically. Because when something common suddenly looks uncommon, people pay attention. Now, imagine someone uploading this exact penny online. Close-up photographs, blue lighting reflecting across the surface. Collectors zooming into the image trying to understand why the color looks unusual. Immediately discussions begin. Environmental damage. No, maybe artificial toning. Could be chemical exposure. Look closely near Lincoln's face. Maybe heat damage. Maybe storage conditions. And suddenly, an ordinary penny becomes the center of analysis. Because the internet transformed coin collecting forever. Years ago, coins were mostly studied quietly by experienced collectors. But now, anyone can upload an image. Anyone can start speculation. Anyone can turn a coin into a viral mystery. And once people become emotionally curious, retention increases automatically. Now, another reason this 1971 penny works so well in long-form storytelling is visual contrast. The blue appearance instantly separates it from normal expectations. Humans are naturally attracted to things that look slightly wrong. Not completely fake. Not completely unbelievable. Just unusual enough to create doubt. And doubt is one of the strongest psychological tools in storytelling. Because the moment people are unsure about something, they keep watching. Now, imagine holding this penny under direct light, slowly rotating it between your fingers. The surface shifting between blue, copper, dark silver, and shadow. Tiny scratches appearing across Lincoln's portrait. The worn metal reflecting light differently at every angle. And suddenly the coin feels alive somehow. Not literally alive, but visually active. Dynamic. Changing depending on perspective. And that visual unpredictability makes viewers focus longer. Now, according to many collector discussions online, coins with unusual toning or strange appearances often attract attention. Because people love hidden story objects. Collectors begin imagining scenarios. Where was this coin stored? Was it exposed to chemicals? Did heat change the color? Was it inside old containers for decades? Did moisture affect the surface? And once imagination becomes part of the coin, the story becomes far more powerful than the object itself. Because in reality, storytelling is what creates emotional value. Now, another fascinating thing about this penny is the psychological relationship people have with Lincoln cents. Specifically, pennies are usually ignored more than almost any other coin. People leave them behind, drop them, throw them into jars, forget them completely. And because pennies feel unimportant, discovering something strange about one creates stronger emotional surprise. That surprise is critical for retention, because viewers stop thinking, "This is just a penny," and start thinking, "Wait, maybe I should check mine too." And the moment that thought enters someone's mind, curiosity takes control. Now, according to online coin communities, certain unusual Lincoln cents have become connected to massive speculation over the years, especially coins with strange toning, odd strike appearances, or rare mint-related abnormalities. And once viral videos started mentioning dramatic values connected to rare examples, everything changed online. Suddenly, ordinary people everywhere started checking jars of coins at home, searching through pocket change, looking closely at dates, examining surfaces under flashlights, because humans love the possibility of hidden treasure existing in ordinary places. Now, realistically, extreme coin values always depend on very specific conditions: professional grading, authenticity, collector demand, true rarity, and confirmed mint characteristics. But psychologically, huge value numbers trigger emotional engagement instantly. Because when people hear phrases like "worth thousands" or "potentially worth millions," their brains immediately become more attentive. And attention is the foundation of viral storytelling. Now, imagine filming cinematic close-up shots of this exact penny. Dark background, blue reflections glowing softly across the coin, Lincoln's face appearing slowly from shadow, the camera moving carefully across the worn texture, tiny scratches becoming visible under dramatic lighting, and suddenly viewers stop seeing a penny. Now they see mystery, and mystery creates emotional attachment. Now think carefully about how strange this really is. A single penny, originally worth 1 cent, could suddenly become the center of collector discussions online simply because it looks unusual under light. That idea alone explains why coin videos spread so aggressively. Because deep down, people desperately want ordinary life to still contain hidden discoveries. Not fantasy treasure maps, not ancient myths. Heiau objects. Objects sitting quietly in everyday life waiting to be noticed. And maybe somewhere right now, another strange-looking 1971 penny is sitting forgotten inside a drawer, waiting for someone curious enough to finally stop, look closely, and wonder why it feels so different from every other coin around it. Now here is where this story becomes even more interesting, because color alone is not the only thing collectors analyze. Now, after looking at the strange blue-tone 1971 penny, we move to the second coin in this lineup, the 2001D Lincoln penny. And honestly, this coin changes the entire feeling of the video, because unlike the first penny, this one does not look old enough to feel mysterious at first. It feels modern, familiar, like a coin people still see every day without paying attention. And that is exactly why this penny becomes dangerous from a storytelling perspective, because hidden mystery inside modern looking coins creates stronger emotional shock than old coins ever could. Now think carefully about that idea. Most people expect old coins to feel valuable. Old dates automatically create emotional importance. But a 2001 penny? That feels too recent, too ordinary. Come. And when something common suddenly begins looking unusual, curiosity explodes. Now look carefully at this coin under the lighting. The surface reflects differently from the 1971 penny. Cleaner in some places, sharper in others, but still carrying strange texture changes across the metal. And immediately your brain starts analyzing details automatically. Why does this penny shine differently? Why do certain sections look darker under light? And once a viewer begins asking questions, the story gains emotional control. Now, here is something important about 2001 Lincoln pennies. This was a time when billions of pennies were still entering circulation heavily across America. These coins moved through stores, restaurants, vending machines, and cash registers every single day. Completely ordinary coins, which makes unusual-looking examples psychologically powerful. Because humans are naturally fascinated when something familiar suddenly feels unfamiliar. Now, imagine finding this exact penny mixed inside ordinary pocket change. Nothing around it feels important. Just loose coins sitting together. Then suddenly this penny catches light differently from the others. Rotate it slowly, and immediately something feels strange. Not obviously rare. Not obviously valuable. Just different. And honestly, that emotional uncertainty is exactly what drives coin mystery videos online. Because uncertainty keeps the brain searching for answers. Now, another fascinating detail about this 2001D penny is the mint mark itself. The small d below the date indicates the coin was minted in Denver. And for collectors, mint marks matter because tiny letters can completely change how people analyze coins. Different mints sometimes produce slightly different appearances, different strike characteristics, different wear patterns over time. And once collectors start comparing details, discussions begin immediately. Now, imagine someone uploading photos of this exact penny online. Close-up images, strong lighting, surface reflections revealing unusual texture. Instantly, the internet reacts. Environmental exposure. No, maybe improper alloy mix. Could be chemical toning. Look closely near the rim. Something about the shine looks strange. And suddenly, an ordinary penny becomes a full investigation involving thousands of curious viewers. Because online coin culture transformed everything. Years ago, only serious collectors analyzed coins this deeply. Now, anyone with a smartphone can create speculation. Anyone can zoom into tiny details. Anyone can start a mystery discussion that spreads across the internet within hours. And once viewers emotionally connect to a mystery, retention increases automatically. Now, psychologically, this penny works because it feels possible. That is extremely important. A rare ancient coin feels distant from normal life. But a 2001 penny, people still find coins like this everywhere. Inside drawers, inside cars, inside forgotten jars, inside everyday change. Which means viewers immediately begin imagining something powerful. What if I already have one too? And the moment that thought enters someone's mind, curiosity becomes personal. Now, take another close look at the surface of this coin. Tiny scratches spread across the metal under light. Some sections appear brighter, others feel strangely dull. Lincoln's portrait remains visible, but slight wear patterns create uneven texture across the face. And once again, viewers begin analyzing every detail emotionally. Could this simply be circulation? Could environmental conditions affect the appearance? Or could something during the minting process have created subtle differences? Because in the world of collectors, even the smallest uncertainty creates fascination. Now, another reason this coin becomes powerful in long-form storytelling is contrast with expectations. Viewers expect modern pennies to feel boring, but the moment you slow down, use cinematic lighting, and begin analyzing details carefully, even a common penny starts feeling mysterious. And that transformation changes audience psychology completely. Now, imagine filming this coin professionally. Dark green background, sharp reflections moving across the copper surface, slow camera movement revealing tiny scratches, the Denver Mint marks slowly appearing under shadow. Suddenly this penny no longer feels like ordinary currency. Now, it feels like evidence connected to a hidden story. And emotionally, viewers respond strongly to objects that feel like clues, because clues activate curiosity automatically. Now, according to many online collector discussions, modern Lincoln cents sometimes attract attention because of unusual appearances, connected to toning, plating changes, strike inconsistencies, or environmental effects. And once social media videos started connecting dramatic values to unusual-looking pennies, ordinary people everywhere started searching their coins more carefully, checking dates, looking for mint marks, examining surfaces under flashlights, comparing colors and textures, because humans love the fantasy that hidden discoveries still exist in ordinary life. Now, realistically, most 2001 pennies remain common circulation coins. True extreme values only exist under very specific conditions involving rarity, authentication, grading, and collector demand. But psychologically, possibility matters more than probability, because viewers do not need certainty to become curious. They only need the feeling that something might be unusual. And that emotional possibility is what makes videos like this addictive to watch. Now, think carefully about how strange this really is. A single penny, originally worth 1 cent, could suddenly become the center of thousands of comments online simply because it reflects light differently or carries unusual texture patterns. That idea explains modern internet coin culture perfectly. Because today, mystery spreads faster than facts, and visually unusual objects spread the fastest of all. Now, imagine somebody late at night watching this exact video. After hearing these theories, these discussions, these possibilities, they suddenly grab a handful of pennies nearby, start checking dates carefully, turning coins under light, searching for unusual shine, looking for strange textures. Because once curiosity activates fully, humans struggle to stop searching. And honestly, that may be the most fascinating thing about coin collecting itself. Not guaranteed value, not confirmed rarity, but the emotional thrill of possibility. The idea that hidden stories might still exist in ordinary objects people ignore every day. Now, maybe this completely normal, or maybe somewhere out there. Another strange-looking example is sitting unnoticed in someone's drawer right now, waiting for someone curious enough to finally stop, examine the surface closely, and wonder why it feels slightly different from every other penny around it. Now, we arrive at the third coin in this lineup, the 2000D Lincoln penny. And honestly, this is where the mystery starts feeling much more serious. Because unlike the previous coins, this penny carries a very different energy under light. At first glance, it still looks ordinary. Still just another Lincoln cent. Still something most people would ignore immediately. But the longer you stare at it, the more unusual it begins to feel. And that is exactly what makes coins like this so powerful in long-form storytelling. Because mystery grows slowly, not instantly. Now, look carefully at the surface of this 2000D penny. The texture appears rougher than expected in certain areas. Some sections reflect light sharply. Others absorb shadow almost completely. And immediately your brain begins trying to understand why the surface feels inconsistent. Was it circulation wear? Environmental exposure? Storage conditions? Or something connected to the minting process itself? And once those questions appear, curiosity takes over. Now, here is something important about the year 2000. This was a major psychological moment in modern history. A new millennium. A new century. People across America were fascinated by year 2000 objects. And because of that, coins from this period already carry emotional significance for many people. Collectors especially became interested in preserving coins from the Millennium era. Not because every coin was rare, but because the date itself felt historic. An emotional connection always increases collector fascination. Now, imagine finding this exact penny late at night while checking old pocket change. Loose coins scattered across a table. Nothing important at first. Then suddenly this penny catches light differently from the others. You pick it up, rotate it slowly, and immediately the surface feels strange somehow. Not obviously damaged. Not obviously valuable. Just unusual enough to create doubt. And doubt is one of the strongest emotional tools in storytelling. Because when humans are unsure about something, they keep searching for answers. Now, another fascinating detail about this coin is the Denver Mint mark. The small D. Beneath the date changes how collectors analyze the penny immediately. Because mint marks create identity. Different mints can produce coins with slightly different appearances, strike characteristics, and wear behavior over time. And once collectors start comparing mint differences online, discussions spread quickly. Now, imagine someone uploading close-up photos of this exact 2000D online. Strong lighting revealing every surface, detail, texture appearing uneven under magnification. Small scratches visible near Lincoln's face. Immediately comments begin flooding in. Possible environmental damage. No, look closely near the rim. Maybe heat exposure. Could be unusual toning. Something about the surface looks strange. And suddenly, a 1-cent coin becomes the center of internet investigation. Because modern coin culture thrives on uncertainty. Not certainty. Uncertainty. Now, psychologically, this penny becomes powerful because it feels modern enough to still exist everywhere. That matters more than most people realize. A coin from the early 1900s feels distant from everyday life. But a 2000 penny? People still see coins like this constantly. Inside cars, inside jar, inside store change, inside drawers at home. Which means viewers immediately start imagining something dangerous psychologically. What if I already passed one like this without noticing? And once viewers begin imagining missed opportunities, emotional engagement increases dramatically. Now, let's slow down and study the visual appearance of this coin more carefully. Lincoln's portrait still remains visible, but the surface surrounding the face feels uneven under light. Certain areas appear darker. Others almost glow copper orange under reflection. Tiny scratches spread across the metal like hidden lines telling a story nobody fully understands. And honestly, that visual complexity is what makes viewers emotionally attached to mystery coins, because humans naturally search for meaning inside visual irregularities. Now, imagine filming cinematic macro shots of this exact penny. Dark blurred background, slow camera movement, sharp reflections sliding across the surface, the Denver mint mark slowly appearing beneath shadow, tiny imperfections becoming visible under dramatic lighting. Suddenly, the penny no longer feels ordinary. Now, it feels important. And perception changes everything in storytelling. Because once an object feels important emotionally, viewers pay attention longer. Now, according to many online collector discussions, Millennium-era coins became especially interesting because people associate the year 2000 with transition and historical change. That emotional association makes even common coins feel more memorable. And once unusual appearances become involved, curiosity increases even more. Now, another fascinating thing about this penny is how differently it may appear depending on lighting conditions. Under one angle, it looks normal. Under another, the surface suddenly feels darker and rougher, and visual unpredictability creates suspense automatically, because viewers continue watching to see what changes next. Now, think carefully about how strange this really is. A single penny, worth 1 cent originally, can suddenly attract attention from thousands of people online simply because it looks unusual. That idea explains the psychology behind viral coin videos perfectly. People are not only watching for confirmed value, they are watching for possibility. The possibility that ordinary objects may hide unexpected stories. And emotionally, that possibility is addictive. Now, realistically, most 2,000 menos de pennies remain completely common circulation coins. Extreme values only exist under highly specific conditions involving authentication, rarity, grading, and genuine collector demand. But internet storytelling often focuses on the mystery itself, because mystery creates emotion, and emotion creates retention. Now, imagine somebody watching this video alone late at night. After hearing all these discussions, these theories, these possibilities, they suddenly grab a handful of pennies nearby, start checking dates carefully, looking for mint marks, turning coins under flashlights, comparing colors and textures. Because once curiosity activates fully, humans cannot resist searching for hidden discoveries. And honestly, that emotional reaction may be the true reason coin videos spread so aggressively online. Not because every viewer expects to become rich, but because everyone wants to believe hidden opportunity still exists somewhere in ordinary life. Inside forgotten jars, inside loose pocket change, inside objects people stopped paying attention 2 years ago. Now, perhaps the most fascinating thing about this 2000D penny is not whether it is rare, but how quickly perception changes once people begin analyzing it closely. Before this video, most viewers would ignore a coin like this instantly. But after hearing the story, after examining the strange texture, after thinking about the millennium year, after imagining collector discussions, the penny no longer feels ordinary anymore. Now, it feels mysterious. And once an ordinary object becomes mysterious, human imagination does the rest. Because somewhere right now, another strange-looking 2000D penny may still be sitting unnoticed in darkness, waiting for someone curious enough to finally stop, hold it under light, and wonder why it feels different from every other coin around it. Now, we arrive at the fourth coin in this lineup, the 1987 Lincoln penny. And honestly, this may be the strangest looking coin of the entire video so far. Because unlike the previous pennies, this one immediately feels different the moment light touches the surface. Not brighter, not cleaner, just darker, heavier somehow, almost mysterious before you even begin analyzing it. And that emotional first impression matters more than most people realize. Because humans naturally react to objects that visually feel unusual. Now, look carefully at this 1987 penny again. The first thing most viewers notice is the strange dark purple tone spreading across parts of the coin. Under certain lighting, it almost stops looking like copper entirely. Instead, it feels colder, dick, almost damaged, but not completely. And immediately your brain starts asking questions automatically. Why does this penny look darker than the others? Was it exposed to chemicals, heat, moisture, storage damage? Or could something during the minting process have affected the surface itself? And once those questions begin, curiosity takes control. Now, here is something important about coins like this. Color changes are one of the biggest reasons ordinary pennies suddenly become interesting online. Because most people expect pennies to look predictable. Copper red, brown, orange, normal. But when a penny suddenly carries dark purple, blue, black, or silver-like tones, people stop scrolling immediately. Because unusual color creates instant psychological tension. And tension keeps audiences watching. Now think carefully about the year itself. Not ancient, not modern. Right in the middle between older vintage coins and modern circulation. And that makes this penny emotionally fascinating. Because viewers cannot immediately decide how they should feel about it. Old enough to feel historical. Modern enough to still feel familiar. And emotional uncertainty creates stronger curiosity than certainty ever could. Now, imagine finding this exact penny mixed inside ordinary pocket change. Nothing unusual at first. Just random coins sitting together. Then suddenly this dark-looking penny catches your attention. You pick it up, rotate it slowly under light, and instantly something feels strange. Not obviously rare, not obviously fake, just unusual enough to create doubt. And doubt is where all-powerful mystery storytelling begins. Now, let's examine the surface more carefully. Lincoln's portrait appears darker than expected. Certain areas almost disappear into shadow. Other sections reflect faint copper beneath the darker tone. Tiny scratches spread across the coin like hidden lines, created over decades of circulation. And honestly, the more you stare at the surface, the more mysterious it begins to feel. Because humans naturally search for patterns inside irregular things. This coin already looks cinematic naturally. The dark tone creates mood automatically. It almost feels like an old object pulled from somewhere forgotten. And emotional atmosphere increases retention because viewers stop seeing a coin and start seeing a story. Now, according to many online collector discussions, darker-toned pennies often attract huge attention because people associate unusual colors with hidden mint, ERRORS, or rare environmental reactions. Some collectors blame oxidation. Others suggest chemical exposure. Some discuss artificial toning. Others begin analyzing whether unusual storage conditions changed the metal over time. And once those theories begin spreading online, the mystery grows larger than the coin itself. Now, imagine someone uploading close-up photos of this exact 1987 penny online. Dark purple lighting reflecting across Lincoln's face. Surface texture appearing uneven. Strange shadows hiding parts of the design. Instantly, the internet reacts. Environmental damage. No, maybe improper alloy reaction. Could be extreme toning. Look near the lettering. Something about the color feels unnatural. And suddenly, a 1-cent coin becomes a full internet investigation. Because uncertainty spreads faster online than facts ever will. Now, psychologically, this penny becomes powerful because it triggers emotional contradiction. Part of the brain says, it is probably ordinary. But another part says, something about it feels different. And when humans experience contradiction, they keep watching longer, searching for resolution. Now, think about how many pennies existed in 1987. Billions. Most completely ordinary. Most forgotten forever. Which makes unusual-looking examples emotionally powerful. Because humans love the fantasy that something hidden could exist inside something common. That fantasy drives almost every viral coin mystery online. Now, another fascinating detail about this. Penny is how differently it changes under lighting. Under one angle, the coin looks almost black. Under another, purple tones suddenly appear. Then small copper reflections return briefly before disappearing again into shadow. That visual unpredictability creates suspense naturally, because viewers subconsciously keep focusing on the object trying to solve. Visually and emotionally, unresolved visual mystery is incredibly powerful. Now, imagine filming this coin professionally. Dark green blurred background. Slow cinematic camera movement. Sharp reflections moving across the surface. Lincoln's portrait emerging slowly from shadow. Tiny scratches glowing briefly under light. Suddenly, the penny no longer feels like currency. Now, it feels like evidence connected to a hidden story nobody fully understands. And perception changes everything in storytelling, because once viewers emotionally feel that an object matters, retention increases automatically. Now, according to some online collector theories, unusual color changes on Lincoln. Scents sometimes become associated with dramatic speculation, involving minting anomalies, chemical reactions, or rare environmental conditions. And once social media videos connect those ideas to huge value numbers, curiosity explodes. People begin searching old jars of pennies at home, checking dates, comparing colors, holding coins under flashlights, looking for anything unusual, because humans desperately want hidden discoveries to still exist in ordinary life. Now, realistically, most dark-toned 1987 pennies remain completely ordinary circulated coins. True rare values only exist under highly specific conditions, involving professional authentication, genuine rarity, grading quality, and collector demand. But psychologically, possibility is stronger than probability, because viewers do not need certainty to become emotionally curious. They only need mystery and this penny creates mystery extremely well. Now, imagine somebody watching this exact video late at night. The room dark, only the screen glowing. They look down at a jar of old coins nearby. Suddenly, they remember seeing a dark penny before. Maybe years ago. Maybe still hidden somewhere inside a drawer. And immediately curiosity activates. They begin searching, turning pennies under light, comparing colors and textures. Because once imagination combines with possibility, humans struggle to stop looking. And honestly, that emotional reaction may be the true reason coin storytelling became so popular online. Not because every coin is valuable, but because every unusual coin feels like a hidden clue connected to something bigger. Now, perhaps the most fascinating thing about this 1987 penny is not whether it is rare, but how quickly an ordinary penny transforms emotionally once people begin paying attention to it. Before this video, most viewers would ignore a coin like this instantly. But after examining the strange dark tone, after imagining decades of circulation, after hearing collector theories, after watching the surface shift under light, the penny no longer feels ordinary anymore. Now, it feels mysterious. And once a coin becomes mysterious, human imagination can turn even 1 cent into something unforgettable. Now, we arrive at the final coin in this entire lineup, the 2001 Lincoln penny. And after everything we have seen so far, the 1971 with its strange tone, the 2000 with its uneven texture, the dark and mysterious 1987, and the earlier 2001D variation, this final coin feels like it should be the most ordinary of them all. But sometimes, the final coin in a mystery series is the one that makes people think the most. Because expectations are already high. The mind is already searching for something unusual. And even a normal object can start to feel suspicious when you are looking at it too closely. Now, look at this 2001 penny carefully. At first glance, it looks completely normal. Standard Lincoln cent design, familiar shape, familiar structure. Nothing immediately stands out. But that is exactly where the psychology of coin mysteries becomes interesting. Because the human brain does not react only to what it sees. It reacts to what it expects. And after watching multiple unusual coins in this video, your mind is already trained to look for differences. Now, slowly observe the surface of this 2001 penny. The copper tone appears more stable compared to some of the earlier coins. But under light, small variations still appear across the surface. Tiny scratches, subtle wear patterns, soft reflections that change depending on angle. And suddenly, even a normal coin starts feeling like it needs explanation. Now, here is something important about 2001 pennies. This was a period of extremely high circulation in the United States. Billions of coins produced, billions released into everyday use, which means almost every household has handled coins like this at some point in time. And that is exactly what makes them interesting in storytelling. Because familiarity creates emotional connection. An emotional connection creates curiosity when something feels slightly unusual. Now, imagine this coin sitting inside an old jar for years, mixed with other pennies, completely ignored, until one day it is picked up again, and under light, it suddenly feels different, not rare, not confirmed valuable, just different enough to create doubt. And doubt is the strongest tool in mystery storytelling. Now, collectors online often analyze coins like this for small details. Mint marks, surface quality, strike strength, wear distribution, and even microscopic differences that normal viewers would never notice. Because in coin collecting, details matter more than appearance. Now, imagine someone uploads this exact 2001 penny online.